Imagine opening your eyes tomorrow morning and realizing that the next 5 minutes might quietly shape the next 5, 10, even 30 years of your life. Not dramatic medicine, not expensive treatments, not something you must buy, just 5 minutes that belong only to you. Most people think aging is controlled by genetics or luck. But every morning, your body begins a new negotiation with time. And the choices you make in those first quiet moments before the world asks anything of you decide how strongly you walk into the day. If you wake up feeling heavy, stiff, or unfocused, that is not a sign of weakness. It is a message. But messages are only warnings when ignored. When honored, they become opportunities. And today, you will learn exactly how to turn those early minutes into a ritual of strength. Every morning, as soon as you awaken, your brain lights up like a switchboard. Your heartbeat adjusts, blood vessels open, hormones shift, memories reorganize, muscles prepare for movement. Those first few minutes after you wake up are like standing at a quiet doorway. On one side is a day filled with tension and rushing. On the other side is a day that begins with calm, ease, and intention. In those moments, your body softly asks you, how do you want to begin? With pressure or with peace? With support or with shock? With a little more strength each day or with habits that slowly drain it? The beautiful truth is this: you don't need perfect health, youth, or strength. You just need intention. What you are about to learn are 5 small morning rituals, simple enough for anyone, powerful enough to rebuild clarity, balance, heart health, strength, and confidence. Each one is rooted in modern science, but expressed with the warmth, patience, and self-respect that every elder deserves. Let's begin. Ritual 1, the healing glass of morning water. When you wake up, you may feel rested, but inside your body, something very different is happening. During sleep, your lungs, skin, and metabolism slowly lose water. You don't feel it, but your blood becomes slightly thicker. Your circulation slows, and your heart works a bit harder to push that blood through your vessels. This is why early morning is the most dangerous time for heart attacks and strokes, especially after 65. But the remedy is gentle and surprisingly simple. Within the first minute of waking, drink 1 glass of room temperature water. Add a small squeeze of fresh lemon, optional but powerful. Why room temperature? Because your body has just spent hours relaxing. Ice-cold water forces your vessels to constrict. Warm water helps them expand, allowing smoother circulation. Why lemon? It wakes up digestion, supports the liver, brings hydration into your cells faster, and gives your morning water a refreshing brightness that encourages consistency. You are not just drinking water. You are telling your body, let's begin with ease. Let's begin with flow. Start your day with hydration, and your heart will thank you every single morning. Now, with your system awakened, we prepare your body for movement. Ritual 2, the minute of gentle awakening. Think of a car that sits all night in cold weather. You don't turn the key and slam the gas. You warm it up. Your body is the same. When you jump out of bed immediately, especially after 60, your blood pressure drops suddenly, your joints feel stiff, and your brain feels foggy because circulation hasn't fully restarted. But 1 minute of gentle movement changes everything. Before you step into your day, give your body a gentle moment to wake up with you. Let your feet touch the floor and feel its steadiness. Sit up slowly and take a few deep breaths, letting your chest rise and fall like calm waves. As you breathe in, lift your arms softly overhead. As you breathe out, let them float back down. Then gently roll your shoulders back a few times, easing out the stiffness of sleep, and roll them forward to bring everything back into balance. This isn't exercise, just a kind, quiet way of telling your body, take your time. We're waking up together. This isn't exercise. This is permission. Permission to wake up peacefully instead of rushing into the day like a machine. These gentle movements do more than you might think. They help your blood begin to flow again. so you don't feel lightheaded when you stand. They bring fresh oxygen to your brain, giving you clearer thinking right from the start. Your balance improves almost immediately, and that early stiffness in your neck and shoulders begins to melt away. Most importantly, they wake up your nervous system in a calm, kind way, without shocking your body into action. For many seniors, this single minute is enough to prevent lightheadedness and morning falls. Wake the body softly, and the day will rise softly with you. Now that your blood is flowing, we must protect something even more precious: your strength. Ritual 3. Feeding your muscles before time steals them. As you age, your body starts to break down muscle much faster, especially after a night of fasting. This process is called catabolism, and it doesn't care how strong you used to be. It simply takes protein from your muscles to create energy. And that's why you might notice simple things becoming more challenging. A short walk feels a bit tougher than it used to. Carrying everyday items takes more effort. Your balance doesn't feel as steady. And when you do get hurt, it seems like healing takes its time. But here's the hopeful part. You don't need intense workouts or complicated routines to protect your strength. Just one small morning habit can slow down that loss, and in many cases, gently rebuild what time has taken. Within the first half hour after waking, give your body a little dose of protein. It can be something simple: an egg, a spoon or two of thick Greek yogurt, a quick protein shake, a bit of cottage cheese, or even a small handful of nuts. Nothing heavy, just enough to tell your body, "Don't break down my muscles today, I'm giving you what you need." You don't need a full breakfast. Just a signal to your body, "Do not take protein from my muscles. I am fueling myself today." Getting a little protein early in the morning does wonders for your body. It helps you hold on to the strength you already have and keeps you from feeling weak or unsteady. It also supports better balance, steadier blood sugar, and a clearer mind. And because your body feels nourished, you're less likely to crave unhealthy foods later in the day. If every adult over 60 added this ritual tomorrow morning, the world would see fewer falls, fewer broken hips, and far more confident elders. Feed your muscles early, and they will carry you confidently through your day. But strength alone isn't enough. We must protect your mobility, the foundation of independence. Ritual 4. Re-oiling the joints that carry your life. Your muscles give you strength, but your joints give you freedom. And freedom is something no one should lose, simply because the years have passed. When you sleep, your joints don't stay lubricated. The precious synovial fluid inside them becomes thicker, like oil cooling in a pan overnight. You don't feel it while lying down, but the moment you start moving, stiffness, crackling, and discomfort remind you that time has been quietly working in the background. But here's the emotional truth many elders forget. When mobility fades, independence often fades with it. Yet mobility is not determined by age alone. It's determined by care. And just 90 seconds of gentle joint movement every morning can keep you walking with grace for years longer. Once you're done with the first simple movements, take a moment to wake up your joints with kindness. Start by sitting on the edge of your bed. Gently circle your ankles, one direction and then the other, letting the stiffness fade with each rotation. Then, extend one leg at a time and make slow, easy circles with your lower leg. Don't push or strain, just move within what feels comfortable. When you're ready, stand up and hold onto a chair for support. Give your hips and spine a soft twist from side to side. Then lean gently left and right, letting your body loosen naturally. Finally, roll your shoulders back and then forward, as if you're brushing off the tension that's settled overnight. These movements are like sending kindness into every part of your body, reminding it that you want to keep moving, keep walking, keep living actively. Those 90 seconds of gentle movement do more than you might imagine. They help your joints loosen and move more comfortably, easing away the stiffness that builds overnight. They calm inflammation, straighten your posture, and give your balance a nice, steady start. Your spine warms up, and your knees and hips feel more supported as you go about your day. Little by little, the aches you've been carrying begin to soften. This is not exercise. This is joint longevity. A single day of skipping mobility practice doesn't feel like much, but a single year of skipping it steals more movement than most people realize. And here's something many seniors don't hear enough. You are allowed to move slowly. You are allowed to move gently. What matters is that you move. Move your joints lovingly each morning, and they will carry you proudly into each season of your life. Now that your body is awakened, strong, and mobile, there is one realm left to nourish: your mind. Ritual 5. The minute that protects your memory. Your brain is not aging as fast as people think. What is aging is the amount of mental stimulation you give it. In a world that demands less thinking from us, automatic reminders, GPS, phones for everything, the brain slowly loses sharpness, not from age, but from underuse. But you can help your brain stay young with a simple morning practice that takes only 60 seconds. Not meditation, not puzzles, not journaling, something even more ancient and powerful. Recall. Before the world gets loud, give yourself a quiet moment. Sit in a way that feels comfortable. Close your eyes and let your mind drift back through yesterday, almost like turning the pages of a book. Remember little things, the meals you enjoyed, the faces you saw, the weather outside, a sound that caught your attention, a color that stood out, or an emotion that stayed with you. Let the memories come slowly, without forcing anything. This practice strengthens something neuroscientists call cognitive reserve, your brain's ability to stay sharp even as you age. It's like building a backup system inside your mind, allowing you to stay mentally strong even if other parts of the brain naturally slow down. When you take a moment to gently think back through yesterday in reverse, you're giving your brain a beautiful exercise. It strengthens the memory center deep inside your mind, sharpens your focus, and eases that anxious feeling that sometimes follows you into the morning. You feel more emotionally steady, and it slows down the natural mental decline that comes with age. Most of all, it helps you start your day feeling grounded, not overwhelmed. And the best part? It builds a beautiful habit of gratitude without forcing you to be positive. Because, as you recall, you naturally appreciate the small moments that carry meaning. This is not memory training. This is self-connection. Protecting your mind is one of the greatest gifts you can offer yourself. When your thoughts stay clear, your memories don't slip away, they walk with you, shaping your days with meaning. And now that you've learned all 5 morning rituals, there's something even more powerful to understand. These steps aren't just individual habits. Together, they create a morning transformation that touches your entire life. Each ritual supports a different part of you, but when you weave them into one gentle flow, they become a morning practice that feels like a quiet conversation between you and your body. A conversation that says, "I'm showing up for myself. I'm grateful for the years I've lived and the strength I still hold. I choose energy over exhaustion. I choose focus over fog. I choose life, not just survival." Of course, the first morning won't feel magical. Very few new habits do. You may feel stiffness. You may feel unmotivated. Your mind may whisper excuses. But here's the truth you need to carry with you. You're not doing this because you're fragile. You're doing this because you're strong enough to keep growing. Aging is not a punishment. It's a privilege that many never get. And the older we become, the more valuable our mornings are. Think about it. Every sunrise you open your eyes to is a gift. Every breath you take is proof that life continues to offer you another chance. And every new day is an invitation to care for the body that has carried you through decades of love, loss, lessons, and memories. Thanks for watching.